Well, there are plenty retrogrades in April. Now we have Pluto retrograde also coming on the 22nd of April, and Pluto is in Capricorn and it remains retrograde till 1st October 2018 while still being in Capricorn. You need to understand a little bit that Pluto takes 248 years to do a complete revolution around our Sun, thus spending on average about 21 years. That is 12 to 31 years in each sign of the zodiac. Now Pluto moves into retrograde approximately every year for around 5 to 6 months. Now Pluto is the outermost planet in our solar system, and yes, we consider it as a planet in astrology too, and its energy brings about transformation in individuals both mentally and physically. Pluto induces us to look into the deep recess of our subconscious, and then that transformation takes place very subtly, and that transformation is actually what serves and is a catalyst to our achievement or fulfillment of successes, desires, achievements in life, and it also brings us contentment. Of course, we have the free will and the choice, but Pluto has a unique way of pushing your buttons and making you transform. If you actually notice, sometimes we know that we need to do these things, but we always keep procrastinating that I will start doing my exercise from tomorrow, I will change my habit from tomorrow, this is the attitude that I need to rectify, but okay, I will start doing it. So what Pluto does is, it pushes you through various circumstances, and deep inside you there is a paradigm shift that says that it is now or never. You still have the choice and the free will to say, okay, I will do it on so and so date, but it becomes so harsh on you that you feel that now you can postpone it no longer, and what you need to do is right now. So Pluto can be pretty intense, but it can also make things happen for you. It is all about death and birth, destruction, construction, destruction and reformation, and endings and beginnings. Now some people start fearing, they start thinking, oh my God, it's written death and birth. It basically means probably is somebody going to die in my family, or am I going to die? Stop fearing death once and for all, because this is something inevitable. It is not in our hands, or it is not even in the hands of the planets. Whenever it happens, it will just happen. Birth and death is something that the higher energies have kept it to themselves and not allowed it. The information is not allowed on this planet Earth. So when we talk about death and birth, it's basically, again I would say, destroying and constructing of new things. It actually denotes beginnings and endings. So something ends in your life and a new thing emerges. Something dies, some old habit dies and a new habit is reformed. So it's all about reformation, it's all about construction, it's all about endings and beginnings in your life. So when now Pluto is retrograde, we are guided to turn inward into our personal shadow side and take a long, hard look. Take a long, honest look about the good, the bad, and the ugly within you. There is no hiding as we see our desires and our feelings around power, control, and money, including sex, which is so personal. The power is personal. The money is personal. The sexual appetite is personal. The sexual preferences are very personal. So when Pluto is going retrograde, it actually helps us look inside ourselves and come face to face with the true image of ourselves. If we like it, we carry on. If we don't like it, we can actually make changes there. The world around you should change for the world around you. If you feel you need to change, it is for your own self, for your own success, for your own contentment, for your own serenity, for your own peace of mind. So Pluto, when it goes retrograde, it actually helps you to see things in your own reflection. You see your own reflection. If you like it, well and good, you carry on, you admire yourself, you appreciate yourself. If you don't like it, because when we look into our own eyes, the truth lies there. And that's what Pluto does. And so we also see our motivating factors for our desires. That is it for revenge? Now the motivating for our desires. Now the desires can be everything, the good, the bad, the ugly. So we develop or we get motivations to fulfill those desires of ours. And there are times when you also want to be vindictive and you are revengeful. So it makes you think that you do want to take that revenge. You do want to do it. But it also makes you see in correct light that is being vindictive good? Is it bad? Is it ugly? So all these things you are answerable to yourself. It is also a time to revisit those old wounds or old memories, that perceived limitations, and purge them out of our system. So whenever you revisit or you get into your old memories, your old thoughts or the old happenings of your life, it's actually a way of catharsis. It's very easy to say that you should forget your past. But remember, you can never forget things unless you have addressed them. So it is a way of catharsis. So when Pluto is going retrograde, you will invariably see that the things that have been long buried in your subconscious mind, they come forefront, they are into your conscious, and you suddenly remember the people forgotten, the circumstances forgotten. So you are revisiting the things that have hurt you in the past. Your wounds get freshened up again. Now the choice, during this Pluto retrograde, the choice is up to you, that do you want to carry on? Or do you just want to put an end and completely not be vindictive about things? Or if you feel that you need to address them, then you will find a way out how to address it without hurting yourself again, or even without hurting the other people in the bargain. So all these things are very, very personal. All these things are very important for you to grow as a human being. So when the Pluto is going retrograde, it's a way of revisiting your inner self, healing your past wounds, and then realizing that what is it that will make you a better human being, or what is it that will bring you contentment and serenity in life. So during the Pluto retrograde, it is a time to transcend control and acknowledge that transformation will definitely take place. We can flow with the destruction that may come with this inner phase, or we can move through it kicking and screaming and trying to be aggressive and trying to rectify the things. The choice is completely yours. And sometimes you also realize that it can cause unnecessary pain and hurt within our lives if we keep visiting, because we know that vindictiveness is not a part of you, but you are being vindictive, but you are being vengeful. So all this is basically hurting you in the process, not the people whom you are trying to get equal with. So Pluto retrograde is all about transformation within yourself, but you can only transform yourself if you actually see the true reflection of yours. So during the retrograde, you are actually coming face to face with yourself. It's something like when you get ready in life, you look into the mirror one last time to see whether your clothes are in place, whether your makeup is in place, or however the presentation that you're giving to the outer world, are you confident of giving that presentation? That is the Pluto retrograde. Pluto retrograde is a mirror to your inner life, to your inner conscious, and then seeing where the amendments need to take place. Bottom line is, it helps you become confident when you actually know that you have seen your own mirror image.